Week's done, brother. Truck's running. Let's go. Clock hits 5 on a Friday afternoon. It's the dusty boot boys. Dirty hands, clean shirt, gonna be there soon. Two brothers heading for the edge of town. Old Hank's on the radio singing real loud. Pull up to the dusty boot, there's already a crowd. Grab a cold one at the bar, find a place to stand. There's a sizzle in the air and a good house band. Hot dogs on the grill, cold beer in hand. Two brothers working out a Friday plan. Boots on the floor, the music's cranked up right. We're gonna two-step our way through this Friday night. Gonna two-step our way all night. Spotted a couple of ladies across the floor. One in red boots, one I've seen before. Tipped my hat and gave my best low smile. She looked right back, held it for a while. Mine's got brown eyes and a laugh like a bell. We got to talking and we clicked real well. She took my hand when the slow song came around. Prettiest girl in the whole dang town. Hot dogs on the grill, cold beer in hand. Two brothers working out a Friday plan. Boots on the floor, the music's cranked up right. We're gonna two-step our way through this Friday night. Gonna two-step our way all night. A little spin, a little dip, she's laughing in my ear. My girl's got her arms around me, holding me near. We found a corner booth when the set took a break. A little kiss, or maybe two, for goodness sake. The band kicked back in and the whole place roared. Two brothers never felt this good before. Around about midnight, the lights went low. Whispered something sweet she wanted me to know. My brother caught my eye across the room. We both just nodded, yeah, we're staying till noon. Hot dogs on the grill, cold beer in hand. Two brothers working out a Friday plan. Boots on the floor, the music's cranked up right. We're gonna two-step our way through this Friday night. More than we bargained for on a Friday night. Way more than we bargained for. All right. You get her number? Better than that. Same? Truck doors slam. You left your scarf on my chair. It smells like rain and sugar. I keep it folded in half, like a note I can't send back. My chest gets loud when you say my name. I act so cool, then I break. Love like this hits hard, then stays. Love like this won't fade away. Hold me close, say it again. Love like this starts with your hand. Your keys by the bowl at the door. Your shoes gets loud when you say my name. I act so cool, then I break. Love like this hits hard, then stays. Love like this won't fade away. Hold me close, say it again. Love like this starts with your hand. If the house goes quiet, your pulse still calls me home. If the night gets heavy, you are the light I know. Love like this. Love like this. Love like this. Love like this starts with your hand. Oh, oh, oh. Love like this, I can't breathe again. Hey. You ask her yet? Last Sunday she said yes before I finished the question. Same? Same. Took a little while to find our feet again. Slow mornings, long evenings, country air and friends. No orders, no reveille, no frozen foreign ground. Just the creak of the porch swing and that familiar sound. She kept my letters tied with kitchen string. Every one I'd written her through everything. We'd sit out by the creek and just let the silence be. Funny how coming home felt like finally being free. Mine had learned to drive the old farm truck. Said she wasn't waiting around on luck. Had a job in town, had her own life made. But every Friday evening she was in the shade of the old oak tree at the end of our lane. Like she knew somehow we were coming back again. We picked up right where the letters left us off. Two people who'd grown up without growing apart. Spring wedding, wildflowers in her hair. Two brothers standing up without a care. Mama cried, Daddy stood up straight and tall. Best day this family's ever known at all. Set our vows on the land where we were born. Two brides, two rings, one bright September morn. Four people starting out on solid ground. The happiest sound this old farm ever found. After the dancing and the cake was done, we sat with Dad and Mama in the evening sun. Talked about the future, talked about the land. Two married sons with a plan and steady hands. We saved a little from our army pay. Wore a pension, sitting waiting for a day. Looked at each other like we always do. Said, Dad, we've got a proposition for you. He didn't speak for a long and quiet while. Then he looked at Mama with that slow smile. Said, your grandfather broke this ground by hand. I always hoped you'd want to stay on this land. We drew it out on the back of an envelope there. 2 plots of land, 2 houses, room to spare. Close enough to help him work the morning field. Far enough for families of our own to build. New foundations going in the ground. Hammers ringing out a brand new sound. 2 little houses on the family farm. Close enough to holler, far enough for charm. War pensions, savings, everything we had, handed half to Mama. Mama shook the hand of Dad. Four people building on the same good earth. Two brothers finally knowing what they're worth. She picked a spot beneath the eastern hill. Mine wanted morning light and always will. We broke the ground on a warm October day. Dad brought the tractor, the one that went away. Came back from where it shouldn't have been. Best use that old tractor's ever seen. Four walls, a roof, a fire, a door. Everything we fought 3 years for. Mama made a Sunday roast for 6 that week. 6 chairs round the table, not a word to speak. Just the clinking of the glasses, someone said grace. And 6 people smiling in a warm lit place. Dad looked down the table, cleared his throat, a touch said, I never thought I'd have this much. We knew what he meant without the words being said. A family whole, a farm alive, and no one dead. Our own good ground, right next to theirs. 2 new houses full of love and prayers. Children coming, seasons turning round. Dusty boot boys finally found. Standing strong and more than able. Gonna 2-step right into the rest of our lives. 2 brothers, 2 homes, 2 incredible wives. Our own good ground, right where we belong. The Dusty Boot Boys, and this is our song. Hear that? What? Nothing, just nothing, peace and quiet. Yeah. For Sunday dinner, counting the kids, 12. Mama's gonna need a bigger table. She already ordered one. Sun's coming up on a Saturday morning. Kids are already running before any warning. Boys in the yard, girls on the fence. Life got so full it stopped making sense. In the best possible way I could ever explain. 2 houses humming on the family lane. Daddy's on the porch with his coffee and his smile. Mama's in the kitchen and she's been there a while. Last payment went to the bank last spring. Daddy called us over just to show us the thing. A stamp paid in full on a yellowed page. The weight of a lifetime lifted off his age. He folded it careful, put it in the Bible right next to the photo Mama thought was vital. 2 boys on a tractor, young and unaware of everything that family would come to bear. Best days running, sun before we hit the stage. Something about our story spoke across the age. Boys who worked the land and went to war and came back, who married their sweethearts and stayed on track, who played for pennies when the farm was going down. Now they're stopping traffic rolling into town. But we always come back to where we belong. Kids asleep in the houses we built strong. Wives who knew us when we were just farm hands. Now they're dancing front row with the programs in their hands. And the old folks sitting in the back row there. Daddy tapping time without a single care. Mama mouthing every word of every song. 30 years of hard times finally remember when we played for $30 a night, handed it to mama in an envelope type. Remember leaving on that gray September morn, coming back to land that felt like being reborn. Remember the tractor on the wrong side of the fence. Every road we took us led to right now. From a Friday night two-step to where we stand today. Two brothers who just never quit along the way. Letter came on a Tuesday, plain white envelope. Didn't think too much, just thought it was some note. My brother opened it and went real still. I crossed the yard and I felt the chill. He handed it across without a word, the most beautiful sentence either of us heard. We read it twice and then we read it again. Then we walked inside to tell our wives, and then best days running and they're getting better still. Never saw this coming, but we always felt the will. Farm is ours, family's whole, children running free. Two brothers living everything they dared to dream to be. Roadhouse gave us roots and the road gave us our name, but Nashville's calling now and nothing's ever gonna be the same. An invitation sitting on the kitchen table there, the grand old Opry and the Dusty Boot Boys are gonna be there. Nashville, 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 always knew, always knew. Whoa. Rain gauge is empty again. I know I checked it twice. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we always do. Well, sun came up on a cracked, dry field. Third bad summer, a real small yield. Mama counted pennies at the kitchen table. Daddy stared at bills like he wasn't able. Bankman's car came rolling down our road, left a letter with a heavy load. 30 days to show we got a plan, or they take the land from my family's hands. We didn't cry, we didn't curse out loud, just two brothers standing under a storm cloud. Walked the fence line, didn't say a word till my brother spoke, and this is what I heard. There's a roadhouse down on County Road 9, been looking for a band to hold the line. We can play, we can sing, we know the sound. Let's go talk to the man and hold our ground. Saturday night at the Dusty Boot stage, two farm boys turning a brand new page. Boots still muddy from the morning field, playing for the money that the crops won't yield. Daddy don't know yet, but Mama had a feeling when we handed her that envelope. She hit the ceiling. Two jobs, one heart, one family name. We're gonna save this farm the way we came. Up at 5 to work the morning ground, load the feed, fix the fence, make the rounds. Backs are aching by the afternoon, but we're back on that stage by noon. The crowd don't know we smelled of hay and dirt an hour before we buttoned up this shirt. But when the music starts and the people sing, funny how hard work don't feel like a thing. Mama put the envelope inside her Bible, said a prayer and called it something vital. Daddy took us aside one Sunday morning, eyes all red without a word of warning. Said, I know what you boys have been doing nights, playing your guitars under neon lights. You didn't have to do it, but you did. That's the moment we felt like more than kids. Saturday night at the Dusty Boot stage, two farm boys riding the very best page. Boots still muddy from the morning field, playing for the love that no bank can steal. Daddy standing in the back row with his hat in hand. Mama's got her arms around him where she always stands. Two jobs, one heart, one family name. We came to save this farm and we're doing the same. Third envelope went went straight to the bank. The man on the phone said, balance received, thank. We didn't celebrate, just nodded and smiled. Walked back to the barn, hadn't felt this good in a while. The land's still dry, but the debt's coming down. Two brothers found a way to turn this around. You plant a seed in the hardest ground. Sometimes the greatest harvest is the thing you found. Spring came early, a little more rain. Fields look greener down the old dirt lane. Still a long road, but the worst had passed. Two brothers built something meant to last. The roadhouse owner said, you boys can stay long as you want. You doubled my Friday pay. We shook his hand and we drove back home. Two farm boys never felt less alone. Saturday night at the Dusty Boot stage. Two farm boys, heroes of their own age. Boots still muddy, but our heads held high, playing for the family under a clearing sky. Daddy's singing now in the back of the room. Mama's on the dance floor, Lord, there ain't no gloom. Two jobs, one heart, one family name. We saved the farm, and we do it all again. You think the bank manager came in last Friday? Third row clapping on the 2 and 4. Yeah, good. Yeah, good! Woo! Yeah, good! Smells the same? Yeah, we don't though. No, we don't. Truck pulled up on a Tuesday afternoon. Same old lane, same old sky, same old moon. Daddy was fixing the gate when we arrived. Stopped and stared like he couldn't quite believe we'd survive. Mama came running from the kitchen door, held us both like she'd never let go no more. Nothing was said for the longest time. Just 3 years of distance crossing that line. Farm looked smaller than the one we left, or maybe we'd just grown inside our chest. The same crack field, the same old barn, but we weren't the boys who'd left this yard. We'd seen men fall who had everything to live for, seen the last light Levi's we'd known before. You can't carry that and stay the same inside. Something shifts, something quiet, something wide. We came back with different eyes, not harder men, just grown and wise. The things we chased before the war don't hold the same weight anymore. It's the smell of rain on a dry dirt road. It's a father's handshake, a mother's hope. It's knowing what a morning's worth. Two brothers hauled back on their earth. Saturday we walked into the roadhouse door. Same old stage, same sawdust on the floor. The owner looked up, broke into a grin, said, boys, this place ain't been right since. We tuned up slow, the crowd went still. Hadn't played together, but the feeling filled. First chord landed and something came back. Not the boys we were, but we found the track. Hey! We played them something we'd written overseas. Not about the fighting, not about the freeze. About a man who learns to count what's real when everything he loved was all he could feel. About sunsets that meant more than they ever had. About letters from a girl that kept you from going mad. About a family holding land through drought and dead. About the things you swear you'll never forget. We came back with different eyes, not harder men, just slow and let it be. We came back with different eyes, quieter hearts and a clearer sky. The things that matter stood their ground, love and land and the people we found. It's the smell of rain on a dry dirt road. It's a father's handshake, a mother's hope. It's knowing what a morning's worth. Two brothers home for good on their earth. You think we'll ever talk about it, the war? Maybe someday. Not tonight, though. No, not tonight. He's not right for her. Yeah, I see it. Too much talk, too little luck. Leaning on trouble like it's his best friend. But we know how these stories end. He's got that grin that don't reach his eyes. Talks real smooth, but it's all disguise. And when he looks her way a little too long, that's when I knew something was wrong. We didn't raise her just to watch her fall. So I walked right up, said, let's be clear. You don't bring trouble round here. He laughed it off like he owned the place, till he saw the look on my brother's face. No fist, no fight, just truth in the air. Suddenly he didn't want to stand right there. Don't cross that line, don't push your luck. This town knows who's solid and who's just tough. We don't start trouble, but we finish respect. And you're walking a road you might regret. She's got a name, she's got our blood. You don't play games with the ones we love. So take your words and your fast talking plan, and don't come back to this land. We told her gentle, didn't scare her off. Just said be careful, don't get lost. She saw the truth behind his smile, said I kinda knew after a while. Next time he came along, but not for long. Once the word got known, sheriff was there, just a quiet talk, and that was the end of his country walk. Don't cross that line, don't push your luck. This town knows who's solid and who's just talk. We don't start trouble, but we finish respect. And you're walking a road you might regret. She's got a name, she's got our blood. You don't play games with the ones we love. So take your words and your fast talking plan, and don't come back to this land. You think she's mad at us? She's grounded us emotionally. I know that look, I had it once. Were you scared, Dad? Every man as the good ones go anyway. The radio crackled on a Tuesday night. Mama turned it down, but we heard it right. War clouds rolling over foreign land, and we both knew it was close at hand. Maps on the table, names we never said. towns we couldn't find, but we'd heard with dread. Looked at each other across the kitchen floor, two farm boys standing at a different door. Daddy set his coffee cup down slow, pushed back his chair in the way we know, rolled his sleeve where the old scar lay, said, "Boys, I've been waiting for this day." Not with anger, not with any fear, just a man who lived it, speaking clear. Said, "I walked those fields when I was your age too, and I came back, and so will you. We were born on this land, we'll fight for it too. The same good ground that our grandfather knew. Mama's hands are folded, Daddy stands tall. Two brothers answer when the country calls. We don't go looking for the smoke and the flame, but when freedom needs a face, we won't hide from the name. Dusty boot boys on a different kind of ground. We'll carry this farm in our hearts till we're homeward bound. Mama pressed her shirts without a word, folded everything she could be heard doing, ironing creases straight and clean, loving us in every space between. She pinned a photo to my inside breast, two boys on a tractor, her very best. Said, "You bring that back to me, you hear?" Kissed my cheek and wouldn't shed a tear. Night before we walked the fence line slow, every post and rail and field we know, the smell of rain on dirt, the creak of the gate. Two brothers memorizing everything great. Daddy joined us halfway down the lane, didn't say much, just walked the same. Put a hand on both our shoulders wide, the three of us just standing side by side. We were born on this land, we'll fight for it too. The same good ground that our grandfather knew. Mama's hands are folded, Daddy stands tall. Two brothers answer when their country calls. We don't go looking for the smoke and the flame, but when freedom needs a face, we won't hide from the name. Dusty boot boys on a different kind of ground. We'll carry this farm in our hearts till we're homeward bound. The psalm took 3 boys from this county alone. I came home, I never knew why me and not them. But I worked this land every day after, like it was an answer to a question I couldn't ask. You boys are made of this soil. You'll know what to do when the time comes. You always have. Dawn came gray on a September morn, kit bags packed and uniforms worn. Daddy shook our hands like we were men. Mama held us both and let us go again. The truck came early, dust rose on the road. 2 young soldiers with a family's load. Last thing I saw as we pulled away was the farmhouse standing in the breaking day. We were born on this land, we'll fight for it too. The same good ground that our grandfather knew. Mama's hands are folded, Daddy stands tall. 2 brothers answer when their country called. We didn't go looking for the smoke and the flame, but freedom needed faces and we gave it our name. Dusty boot boys on a long way from home, but this farm is in our hearts wherever we roam. You think the crops will be alright? Dad'll manage. Yeah, we're coming back, I know. I know.
You hear that, crowd? I hear it, I can't feel my hands. Good means it's real.
Stage door cracked and the band called her name. Same 2 boots that walked off a train. Same 2 boys from a cracked dry field, standing where the greats have stood and kneeled. Mama's in the wings with her hand on her chest. Daddy's got his hat pressed to his vest. 40 years of Big Daddy's still standing in the back. He never left, not for 1 second.
Good evening, retirement block. We are the Dusty Boot Boys.
And this one's for you. I played some institutions, friends I've seen the inside walls. I've sung to folks in places where the evening darkness falls. They lock the gates at midnight and they don't ask where you've been. This next place I'm gonna tell you about is the toughest place I've seen. It's over 55s only, they check you at the door. You buy your way in willingly and then you can't ignore. There's no early release date, no remission for good behavior. Just a cafe bar on Tuesday and the hope of a close shave there. They got a village hall for gatherings, a shop where prices buy, a hair and beauty salon where the paint rinse comes out right. The hobby rooms are classified, nobody's talking there. And the well-being suite does things to you that frankly isn't fair. It's over 55s only, they check you at the door. You buy your way in willingly and then you can't ignore. There's no early release date, no remission for good behavior. Just the cafe bar on Tuesday and the hope of a close shave there. They got a library of evidence, an IT suite as well, 50 weekly activities, too many for me to tell. I asked a long-term resident what she missed from outside life. She said the commute, the alarm clock, and the general daily strife. On Saturday they hold the floor for live music and such. The boots come out, the lines get formed, the line dancing gets started. I played some lively venues from Nashville down to Leeds, but Saturday at retirement block is all a person ever needs. It's over 55s only, they check you at the door. You buy your way in willingly and then you can't ignore. There's no early release date, no remission for good behavior. Just the cafe bar on Tuesday and the hope of a close shave there. And I played 100 halls from Glasgow down to Kent, but I never saw a place yet where the inmates seem content, where neighbors know your name and wave and nobody goes without. So maybe being locked in here beats being locked out. I packed my cables up and left beneath the fading sky. 200 odd contented souls came out to wave goodbye. I drove away and thought about that warm and friendly place, the toughest institution with the biggest smile on its face.
He don't get up as quick as he used to. No, but he still gets up. Yeah, he still gets up.
There's a chair out on the porch, one smooth and gray. Daddy sat there at the end of every day. 40 years of watching sunsets from that seat. 40 years of boots and dust beneath his feet. He don't talk as much these days, just sits and smiles. Watches all the grandkids running down for miles. But every word he says still carries all the weight of a man who built a family from an empty plate. We offered him a soft chair from town. He said, "This one's fine, don't you put it down." Said, "I picked this chair the year your mama and I wed. Watch my own daddy sit right here instead." Some things you don't replace, you just repair. Same as the man who's always sitting there. He's slower now, but he's never once complained. Just keeps on watching over all that he's gained. Daddy's chair out on the porch tonight. Same worn wood in the fading light. He built this family one plank at a time. Now he just sits and watches it shine. Daddy's chair will never let it go. It's held more love than this family could ever know. Long as that chair sits out on that porch rail, Daddy's watching over us, and he always will. The grandkids climb up on his lap at night, begging for stories by the porch light. He tells them about the war, about the bank, about a roadhouse stage, and a worried mama's prairie sank. Tells them the farm was almost lost one year. Tells them how music turned the whole tide clear. They don't always understand just how close it came, but they know their granddaddy's chair, they know his name. Daddy's chair out on the porch tonight. Same worn wood in the fading light. He built this family one plank at a time. Now he just sits and watches it shine. Daddy's chair will never let it go. It's held more love than this family could ever know. Long as that chair sits out on that porch rail, Daddy's watching over us, and he always will. I sat in that chair once when he wasn't around. Felt like the whole world settled, felt like solid ground. Understood right then why he never wants a new one. That chair's held every sunset, every story, every loved one. One day the chair'll sit there with no one in it, but we'll know exactly who built every minute of this family, this farm, this life we're living. We'll keep that chair forever, just for the giving. Whoa! Daddy's chair out on the porch tonight. Same worn wood in the fading light. He built this family one plank at a time, and we'll keep that chair till the end of time. Daddy's chair will never let it go. It's held more love than this whole world could know. Long as that chair sits out on that porch rail, this family story is gonna live on, and it always will. You boys did good. We had a good teacher. Damn right you did.